Okay, my name is Melissa Parker, and I traveled from Hawaii to get treatment because I have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, and I had a huge fungating wound, 12 to 14 inches, spreading across my entire chest. And I wanted to give you an update from my recent visit to UCSF. I'm here at Dr. Skolnikoff's office, and I thought that it was very interesting because I have now been off all medications for 3 weeks, and I am still healing very rapidly. My wound is closing up. I have much more motion in my arm, a ton more flexibility in my arm. I couldn't move it away from my body. I had a biofilm across my wound, holes, black ooze, just traumatizing, terrible, as sick as you can possibly be. So I did start with UCSF, which abated the rapid spread of the cancer. And when I started with Dr. Skolnikoff, my healing became progressively rapid. I just started into rapid healing. So at this last visit, I showed up and I asked the question of, if I am still in rapid healing and things are getting better, but I've been off of my medication for 3 weeks, what do you think the explanation is? And she decided that the explanation was that I am such a rapid responder to their medication, and my endocrine system is so sensitive that little trace remnants of the medicine in my system is what is causing me to still be healing. And she said, most medications we measure 5.5 times the half-life of the medication. So my doctor went on the computer and looked up the half-life of the medication, and it was 32 hours times 5.5, she said, is about 1 week that it would remain in my system with this 5.5 half-life times. So that puts me at 2 weeks without medication, still healing. And she didn't have any real explanation. She kind of undermined herself with the half-life. The only thing she said is, I have a little bit of medicine still in my system, and this is why I'm rapidly healing. And I asked her, I said, you know, okay, I listened to what she had to say, of course, being respectful of a doctor. And she said that I asked her if she wanted to hear what I was doing, because Dr. Ilya Skolnikoff has given me so many tools and so much good things to put topically on my wounds. They give you zero wound care. Their wound care is using really harsh chemicals to clean it and putting an abdomen pad that doesn't even stay in place and sending you out of the office. Nothing to help with the wound. And asked if I said, you don't seem interested in it. And she said, well, it would be inappropriate for me. I don't sell cars. I'm not a car salesman. I know nothing about cars. It would be inappropriate. It's not that I'm not interested, but I know nothing about that. And then I also asked that I have heavy metal exposure, and what would you do about it? I've obviously been exposed to really heavy toxins and heavy metals that cause cancer, and she said, we don't have any studies, that I was welcome to go to the other doctors that I've gotten second opinions from and see. I said, it's nothing that she's come across, and no studies about chelation, no studies about, she said, we just treat the cancer. You have the cancer, we treat the cancer. And then of course, she progressed in, I said, I had golf ball size tumors in my groin. I have a large tumor and massive under my left arm. They are gone. There's remnant nodules there. I don't know if that is scar tissue. It's gone from a golf ball down to the size less than a pea. By the day, I can feel the lymph node that got corrupted. It was actually 2 lumps, now 1, reducing by the day. And I'm not on any medications from UCSF. I've been monitored. They did induce menopause. My hot flashes are terrible. They're driving me crazy. I don't have any estrogen in my system, which can contribute to slowing down the cancer as well. But overall, the nutrients, the treatments, the homeopathy, the really gentle, wonderful wound care advice, reducing the infection, and I'm now gaining weight. I'm completely off sugar. I have a customized diet that has been verified and confirmed with the nutritionist at UCSF and other research that I've done, that I had the courage and that Dr. Skolnikoff put me on, and along with the nutrients, lifestyle changes, and massive diet changes that I would have been scared to do on my own. I would have never thought of it or understood anything about it. And I have hope. I'm healing from stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I'm choosing to follow up get blood work and testing done at UCSF. It's very difficult to advocate for yourself, especially alone in this medical industrial complex. I told them I was having headaches. I was detoxing, chelating heavy metals, and they want to do a brain scan. The fear mongering and the insistence on just always offering additional medications to treat symptoms. And I've come up with an advocacy for myself that Dr. Skolnikoff may have inadvertently given me the idea, which is my goal is to be on the least amount of medications as possible. So I just say that every time in the office. I want to get tested. I want to have a safety net. I want to continue getting better, but my goal is to be on the least amount of medications as possible. And I'm on no medications, and I'm in a rapidly healing state. And I just wanted to give you an update. So thank you, and I hope this helps somebody else advocate for themselves in a really fear-mongering, scary industrial medical complex, that there's other opportunities and choices out there. And listen to your gut. Thank you.